guys, it is Thursday, July 10th, 2025, and I'm back with some free VST plugins to help you with your musical adventures and endeavors. All right, guys, we are continuing with the theme for this week. Like I said yesterday, I'm doing something a little bit different for this week. We're going to be focusing on utilitarian type plugins. So these plugins don't make a sound and they don't affect your sound. They're just useful music production tools. So let's jump right into it. For today, the free VSTs for today. So first up here, we have Reverb Delay Calculator from Polarity Audio. Next up, we have Music Handyman Tool from Ocean Swift, which is similar to the first one. Then from the developer Youlean, we have the Youlean Loudness Meter 2. And we have Snapshot from the developer Non-Lethal Applications. I spoke about these in my video series, 52 Weeks of Reaper. And I was just like, well, why am I not talking about this on my free VST plugins live stream? So let's look at them in the DAW. I don't have any music demos for this week because busy week and we're dealing with plugins that do not affect your audio. And we're not dealing with anything that generates any sound. So let's look at this in the DAW. So let's look at the Reverb Delay Calculator. So this one, it basically does what it says. It will give you in milliseconds the different delay and reverb times that you might need for your pre-delay and also for your delay bounce. They have it in milliseconds. And as you can see, we have the breakdown of the different room types for your tail, pre-delay, decay settings based on the sound that you want to go for. And then right down here, we have the millisecond equivalent for whole note, half note, quarter note, and so on and so forth. They have it here for regular, dotted, and triplet in milliseconds. So it is going to lock on to your DAW's tempo, and the calculations will be based on your DAW's tempo. So right now I just have a default program open at 120. So these are all of the millisecond times for reverb time, pre-delay, decay, and the delay calculations. So pretty cool, handy tool to have. The plugin is resizable, which brings us to our next plugin, which is the Music Handyman tool. So this one, I'm gonna have to switch to the actual blog page because I can barely see this. It is very tiny on my 2K display. I didn't notice that this plugin was so tiny because I'm usually using it on an HD monitor on my computer behind me, not the one beside me, the one behind me. There's a computer behind me. There's a whole studio setup behind me. So I'm gonna have to look at this on the blog page because I can't see. It's too tiny. So this is what the interface looks like. This one is kind of like the last one, but like on steroids. So it does do the calculation times. Some of them, doesn't do a lot. I don't think it does the same breakdown, but it has a note section for you to put notes in. You can set your key and scale, and then you'll get the notes, the scale for the key of your song. Also, it has frequency note references, so you can pick a note and then it'll tell you the frequency range, all this megahertz, the hertz frequency information here. They have a calculator here for BPM subdivision, so you can select what subdivision you want to see, and it'll show you the milliseconds, it'll show you in hertz, it'll show you it in samples based on your kilohertz settings, sample rate that is. There's a tone generator, and then you can put in project details here, name of the song, tempo, there's text, and once again, key scale and all that good stuff. Down here, there's some reference information, spectrum frequency, loudness, compression information. I can't show you that because it is super tiny. I'll try and show it in the DAW, but I can't even see what's going on. But you click on these areas down here and it will switch up when you hit show reference. So it has like a frequency / volume reference of where certain instruments are supposed to go. They have some MIDI CC information here. It has loudness information here. And then it has compression information here, like some suggestions for your compression settings for a lot of common sound sources like vocals, rock vocals, acoustic guitar, electric guitar, kick, snare, snare 2, bass, bass 2, bass 3, brass, what's that, overheads, mixes, general 2. So a lot of useful information in this plugin. Like, it's a nice tool to use to have certain information about your mix and some things that you could reference, like milliseconds, to add notes, things of that nature. Next up, we have the Youlean loudness meter. This one is a meter to measure your loudness. Definitely very important when you're getting to the end of your mix. Let me zoom out so you can see the full thing. Interface is resizable. This one is fairly up to date. All the latest stuff, VST 3, 64-bit, all that good stuff. Mac and PC compatible. Most likely they probably have a clap version and all that good stuff. But this one is gonna measure the loudness. Most likely you want it on your master bus or wherever you need it to monitor the overall mix. So it'll give you dynamics reading, loudness dynamic range, integrated loudness, short-term loudness, momentary max, short-term max, true peak max. There's a lot of other settings that you can go in and tweak, and there's a lot of meters and readings to help you learn and know what your loudness values are, so you can hit those targets for the different formats that you need to output for TV, for the internet, for the different streaming platforms, so on and so forth. So if you don't have a good meter in your DAW, Youlean loudness meter is the way to go. Check out their website, check out videos on YouTube on what everything means, check out the manual, all that good stuff, so you can learn and understand how to utilize this to monitor your mix, your main output in a very intelligent way to help you achieve the correct loudness levels. There are pro features here that you can buy. You just hit that button up there if you want to upgrade to the pro version, and it should be unlocking some more features. Last up for today, we have Snapshot. So this is what Snapshot looks like by default. It is basically an app where you can load images, a plugin I should say, where you can upload images into it. You can load multiple images at a time. So if you need a screenshot of something that you want to save, you can screenshot it. Would it be cool if you can actually use this to take the snapshot, but it's not like that. You have to probably use something by default in your OS, or if you have a third-party program to take a snapshot, if you want to save some snapshots of a setting or of a specific preset, and then you can load the image in here. You hit add image, browse to where it is, load it in there, and you can add multiple images. Down here, we have a section where you can add notes. So you can type in notes down here. The images will show up here. Your notes will be down here. So it's pretty straightforward. I'll show you a version of it with some images loaded in. So this one, I have this always loaded by default in my DAW on the monitor effects section. That's what I was talking about on my series where I talked about these plugins. So I have some images loaded here already. And as I click, it's gonna show me the image. I have these images here to help me when I'm writing music, chords, chord progression, chord shapes, all that good stuff. So I have these images here always loaded as helpful tools whenever I need them. So definitely a cool plugin to have, bit of organization and a nice tool just to have those images right at my fingertips when I need them. So that's pretty much it, guys. Check out those plugins, see how they can fit into your workflow and how they can help you, some with some organization and just staying focused and staying within the DAW, and of course the other more utilitarian ones with giving you information on delay reverb times and keeping your snapshots if you need to snapshot some settings or whatever image you want to load. You can load it and have it sitting there for that project. So these are tools that I use every day when I'm doing my music production, songwriting, mixing, things of that nature. They help keep me on track. Definitely with the note keeping, I'm like big on notes and always jotting down notes based on mix. I might have an idea when I'm mixing something. I might have an idea while I'm producing, writing, putting music together, I'm composing, and I have an idea, I'm gonna do this, I wanna do this specific thing with the snare. I might put a note in so that next time I come back, the notes are there and I can remember what was the next couple things that I wanted to do, get me right back on track with where I am with that mix, with that production, and what's the next step. So check those out, add them to your arsenal. Very useful tools, 100% free. All right, guys, there is a link in the description for my video series titled 52 Weeks of Reaper. Yes, 52 Weeks of Reaper. Every week for 52 weeks. Every Saturday, I release a new video this year focusing on a key feature in Reaper. Check out that series. Also, there is a video series called PC Specs and how it relates to music production. It helps you understand how your computer and its internal parts works along with your DAW to help power it to give you a smooth experience. So if you're having issues where your DAW is stuttering, it's freezing, it's crashing, you're getting audio dropouts, it's clicking and popping, very distracting performance, that video series will help you understand what may be causing the issues and what you might need to do to fix that. Sometimes it's just that you need a new computer. The computer's just too old. So it'll help you understand what the issue is and what course of action may be needed to rectify the issue. Also, there is a link in the description for a growing playlist for these videos, the live streams that I do multiple times a week. So if you're looking for more free VST plugins, definitely check out that growing playlist. There's over 400 videos there. If you're looking for more free VST plugins, 100% free, definitely check out that playlist. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for the live streams for the week. Check on Saturday. I'll be dropping a new video for my series, 52 Weeks of Reaper. But until then, you will see me in the next video.